Okay guys, we're just walking up to Clarence High School. Like I have done a video on here before, a couple of videos on here before, but I heard, someone commented that it's now open, that all the boards have been taken off, which, if you just have a look over there, you can see that is the case, and the site's now open. There were little like Dalek things here, but I actually can't see them right now. They were here the other day, I heard. So let's get ourselves in and go and have a look. Like, if you saw my last video when I came here, there was a... I managed to set like every alarm off in the building. Someone was here. So I have to back through a very small entrance. So let's have a look inside. I'll try and show you some of the bits that you haven't seen on the update. Someone's had the red paint out. This is sports only, yeah. Okay, can't see anything around, but let's take you up the top. Have a look. Like, it's showing me everything's been trashed. Like I could see when I came round, all the boards went on one of the outside windows, so I'm not sure why that is. Potentially security companies left, a different one's taken over, but it's pretty unusual for them to remove all the metal boarding. Just about into the development argument, something I have noticed is a lot of these painted signs around the outskirts of the building. Some are blue, some are red. I'm just wondering if that's some sorts of markings to do with the potential development that's going to happen very soon. If you work in building trades, like, please let us know if you've got an idea what this could be. That just doesn't happen, it's not worth it. This place potentially going to get demoed. That's where everything's been taken down, but if that was the case, you'd expect to see demolition contractors on here. Or some fencing around the outside, just in the distance there. There's a bit that had the fire, I think it was about 2-3 years ago now, maybe 2 years ago. Like if you go back, we're in 25 now, go back 5 years ago, this place had a caretaker on it, everything was just entombed, and now it's just become like a place where kids just come and wreck everything. See by all the broken glass here, smash everything they can. So I think what we'll do is, I think I can see it's open across there, so I think we'll go across and get ourselves up, start from the top and work our way down. We've got a good idea what we can see. I did see a guard parked outside the front gate, so let me have a look at that. Look at this place. I won't take you some of the bits I've shown you on the last video. For example, like all the storage area at the back. Just trying to capture the bits that more of the alarm thwarted me, but I've always liked this one. So it also is up pretty cool with the red. It's even more red now. Okay. Can't see anyone, so let's just get across the yard. Ping pong tables, concrete ones too. Must have been like basketball courts here. Maybe netball, basketball, netball. I can tell by how much they've given up on it by just look at this. This has been entries at points, but like the whole basically side of this building's not even here. Nuts in it. Just how easy it is to walk in. School boards. Look flimsy on the side. Right. Upstairs, the name's the bookworm. Peter Pan, Hansel and Gretel, Three Musketeers. You can see a Dalek out there. Let's go back to the top, which I think previously was the church section. They almost had like an altar in that. No, see, everything's busted. All the doors are busted open. Not a very nice welcome. At the school, originally opened, it was in the 1800s, then it rebuilt into the 1900s. Before closing, literally just before COVID, I think it was 2019. The gym where we were over there before. This is the section where the fire was. Let's see what we can see. It's sort of damage. Anyone wonders how much damage fire can do in these older buildings. That gives you a real good indicator what it can do. Be careful with these floors. Oh, that was over there. So the whole like nest on it. Through that door, see the security man's car. So we're poking, waving at him just yet. Let's make our way back to the church bit. So, if you don't know the history on this place, it was, sorry, I can see the pigeons fly around. It was like a school with people with like learning difficulties. People, maybe on the autistic scale, people need a little bit more help with their like learning and social kind of needs. Once upon a time, there were actually dormitories in here. It was a boarding school, and people would have stayed here overnight. There was also across the road, it's not here anymore, there's a demolished block of accommodation over there, but that's long since gone, the accommodation side. There were, as it cropped up like a lot in the news over the last sort of like 10 years or so, allegations of abuse that supposedly took place here. Obviously you want to look through the internet, it can give you all that information, but there was allegations that people who were meant to look after the kids did abuse them. I'd like to say that it might be stories, but it seems to be in the world we live in now that more and more this turns out that this was the case of that era. Have a look and see if you can see the guard, see where he is. I can't actually see him, but if you can pick up just past the gate, there's the car there. I think he's looking after that bit. And there's one of the Dalek cameras. I thought there was one at the back. I wonder if they're moving them around. Like I said in the intro at the beginning of this video, it was literally because I posted that I'd been in here and battled my way through it. Somebody commented and went, it's wide open, so I thought, got to come and have a look and just see if this is the case. It's quite bizarre. Like, every window outside was boarded for someone to come in and just remove all those windows, all that metal sheeting. It's a lot of work for, like, what purpose? It wasn't doing any harm. Bible there. I don't know if we can get through it. Let's have a look. It was littered in pigeons last time I came. Yeah, we seem to be good. The other thing I will say with them removing everything, the kids' work and stuff, like all Liverpool, as you can see there. The thing I say removing all the metal boards is that, so look at it, it's a lot brighter, so the images should come across a lot better. Just basically just want to see if the guards patrol around here or what. No, I see that was potentially an entry point at some point. Somebody's got onto the roof and then they've got a table climbing in and out through there. Everything's open. It's crazy, absolutely crazy. So we don't want to let anyone we're here. So. I guess that goes back to the dawn days, I presume. Mr. Men. Puzzle and call block. Yeah, right. This is on top of that roof there. Chairs, everything, just chucked on. This is where I got attacked with pigeons last time here. So it's absolutely covered in droppings and whatnot. So just on the stairs up. Look how filthy it is. Absolutely rotten. I wonder if they've gone because all the boards are gone. Now it's too open for them, maybe. I don't know. Let's have a look anyhow. There's pigeon feathers, all sorts here. Oh, there's one in there. I still want to go in that room. I know he's gone. I hate the things, as you'll know if you've seen my videos before. Cannot stand them. They're crazy flapping wings that they do. It's just disgusting animals. Anyhow, this is some sort of meeting room for someone. Just show you across here actually while we're here. You can see the room we were in before, just in the distance there. With all the where the fire was. Just took the top of that roof, all that floors. Oh wow. In terms of destruction. How much stuff's been thrown out that room, just chucked it onto the roof, onto the roof, onto the roof. Like, it was owned by a company called Nugent Care Society. I'm not sure, that was an office, I'm not sure if they still own the building or not. I know there is potential plans being submitted, maybe approved for housing on this side, like it's got a massive field on the back of it. Got a massive field on the back of it. Nothing in there. These were just bedrooms, I think. Looking at the kind of decor of them. Yeah, it's got a lot of approval for hopefully approval they would like for land to be turned to housing. Formby's which is where the school is. It's literally like a big area for growth on the outskirts of Liverpool, so there's a big demand for housing here. The only problem is that it just really lacks the infrastructure. It's pretty much a smaller town, smaller village that's just overtaken itself. And sorry, something's ready to go. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm not getting myself lost. Hi, that's a nice welcome. We won't go back up in the attic because we went up there last time. We've done it this time. Yeah, it really lacks the infrastructure. Doctors, nurses, not just the hospitals even. The food and drink outlets all this is really lacking. So let's ship up the guard now, so I think he's down here somewhere, maybe. So you can see him. Yeah, we can't go in. No, I think it's someone else. Yeah, the area really likes it, so it almost needs the infrastructure more than it needs the actual housing. See some of the broken windows, doors there. You can see what's been thrown out as well. That's the big, if you can see to the left of that building, that's the big sports pitch. Back there. Like, I don't think Mr. Security's coming out of his car. Like, what for? What's the purpose? Some of the stuff the kids from the tree of knowledge. Like you've seen the previous videos I've done, you'll see the art tech, all that sort of design bits are all quite nice. You know, the kids were looked after from that point of view. Down. Quite a lot of investment in that side of it. Let's go on with the opposite education. The more like traditional subjects. This is literally down by the front door, so we'll be quite a bit here. See how close we are to the road. Security's just through that room down there. So I don't want to go that way. Sorry for whispering, guys. Don't want to get caught just yet. Smashed, everything's just smashed. This is where the kitchen was, remember rightly, and the dining area. So, wide open. Some of the metal boards are here. Right. I think what I'll do is I'm take you back to some of the costumes on the other side. Art exhibition in 2014. The copper thieves have been in here. The wiring stripped out. Yeah, there's a bird cage there. So what's the art department as well as paint and stuff everywhere. Like the first time I came in, this was literally, there was printer cartridges and all sorts, if I remember rightly. I think there was like lenses as well, maybe for like telescopes and things like that, or magnifiers there might have been. Stuff you know looked like it worth a lot of money. Obviously not here now, they've been ransacked. But shot over the top and round. There's a camera unit outside. Right, let's get ourselves out of this one. This is the bit I came to last time. What's in here? Nothing in there, just more servers. Yeah, I came to this bit last time. I was supposed to set all the alarms off, so I stayed out of this bit. A bit of a quick dash around. If only I'd known. Got caution tape here. Animal care. Cute little guinea pigs and rabbits. I think the idea was set the kids up for, you know, into a work environment, so give them skills that you wouldn't necessarily get at a traditional school. And they can take this into the bigger world. Go along. Here's stuff here about singing, dancing. Student room. There's a lot of them. But not too much in there. You know that way. Yeah, not too much in here. Teen Star. I guess this is almost like a room for the kids just to hang out in, maybe. What's this one? Every single door smashed off. Wow. All the books and stuff in here. I think this might have been like an art room. Sorry, all the stuff in there. I can see drawers that say art materials, got pens, papers and so on. Stickers, raffle tickets. Yeah. Like the human organs. Looks almost like a bit like chemistry as well. I don't know, it's actually more sciences, I think. All the Bunsen burner taps and the filters. Getting brave here. Yeah. Yeah, chemistry by the look of it. Or science. Loads of phones and stuff here. Okay, onwards. I've come back and seen this. There's the point I set all the alarms off. Going into there. I'm just going through this building with all the American stuff in it. Let's have a look out here. See where the alarms are. See the gym smashed open over there. Let's see if we can get into that. Let's see where the sensors are first. There's a metal bulb there, but they are few and far between. Someone taken all the boards off and stolen for scraps? Surely not. Or have they? I wonder why someone's still here. Are the metal boards even worth anything? There's a snooker room we've seen before. Oh, we'll go back in there. Yeah, would the metal boards be worth anything? Scrap? Someone got onto the site, if you know. Let me know in the comments if they're actually worth that much. I imagine some weight to them, but that's all I would think, because there's one here. She's just walking past, so it's almost like all the outside ones are being taken off. It's like they've been here for this is all the pottery and so on. That one's smashed closed. I always imagine this was one of the more fun rooms to be in. Making things, doing things. Same with here. Like there was meant to be well, actually was a Dalek here the other day. It's not here, so I think I can just get straight across to the gym. What's the original entry point back there? Seemed clear. No one on patrol, so let's see. Well, can we set the alarms off? We're going to bolt it. Go back where we came. No. This is a real modern part of the building, but why this couldn't be used and saved. Like I do know that teams continue to use the football pitches out the back after the main site closed. But yeah, surely this has a use. Let's see if we've got any alarms. Not yet. I think that should be good. Storage. Shuttlecock. Just go walk on the outside. I can imagine that this getting to here is quite attractive for the local kids. Doing basketball there. Security catches them. Hockey stick there. Cricket stumps. Yeah, this was always stable. It does take some doing to get one of these doors off. Balls, nets. It's almost eerie, how quiet it is in here. we'll go and get ourselves up into the gym and kind of bar area. Have a look up there too. Let's go from the gym. This bit here is its own gym area. Bikes and stuff in here, rowing machines, treadmills. All there. Remember that from school days. Been a while, but I do remember it. We used to take it apart and make it smaller when we were younger. Just down through the broken glass, you'll see down to the gym floor there. Got all the equipment in it, some cricket pads here. What else could we see? Or identify even as nets. Cricket stumps. That's what the cones are, maybe football training. See. Sort of like nets, canopies. Cricket bat there as well. What plastic one? I guess that was like indoor cricket. Soft cricket maybe. Rest room, this is called. Big photo of Wembley. Maybe for inspiration. Don't know. Surprised that one has been vandalised though, everything else in here has been. It's National Stadium. That's glass, wow. See, so wide open. Crazy. Down to the gym floor. My hunch is this place has just been raided for the metal. Like I said, if anyone's got any other ideas, please, or knows anything, please put it in, because we've gone from all the metal sheeting that they've already paid for. It's a coffee area. That's been paid for installed. I'm just keeping it fairly tight. Don't get me wrong, I have to really squeeze to get through here. Times I've been in, but it had the alarms inside. So like, why is it all been removed? For what purpose? You know, and now they're paying a guard to sit out there 24/7, which is a hell of a lot more expensive, I'm sure. Like, I think 24 hours a day, 13 quid an hour. You know, you're talking like £300 a day. You know, £300 a day, what's that, £2,000 a week? Well, 100 grand a year. So yeah. Probably cost them 100 grand a year to put a security guard outside here to protect this. Nah, doesn't make sense. So if anyone's got any ideas, please let me know. But literally every single metal sheet is gone. Well, I can see one on the floor over there, and I've seen a couple inside, but sometimes these wacky things do happen in buildings like this that are unexplained. Like literally as I'm recording this, someone messaged me yesterday telling me that the Peaky Binders mill, as it's known, in Keighley, the back building, that's now been set on fire. Well, I know it has, and that one seems to have probably gone. A lot of, I think there was 10 fire engines there yesterday dealing with that. I know that one had like no owners, no one had any kind of look over it and was interested in it, but you know, this stuff doesn't just happen by accident. That was a deliberate fire. It might not be for like planning permission or anything, but I know people wanted to develop that mill, but yeah, some crazy things do happen in these places. this note, guys, this is where I'm going to take you. So we've had the past, this is the present, what's the future hold? Let me know if you know anything about this building or what's going on with it. Obviously, if you like the videos, please like and subscribe. It does help me have an idea of what you guys are interested in. You know, it helps to grow the channel, and I can do more videos as well. Got some nice exploring trips planned up soon. I'll get some more videos done. Aims to release them every 3 weeks, so there's not huge gaps between them getting released. I know it's not maybe as quick as some people would like, but it's a nice span that gives me enough time to do the really good ones rather than just chasing around for a little bit of stuff. So, like I say, please leave us a comment, please leave us a like. I don't know if we're back to this school, we'll see. But if not, so it's been nice to go and have a little look at it again in the daylight. And then we'll catch you on the next video. Thank you for watching.